Hello, my name is Samantha. I am an interdimensional observation bot from Sector Atmos 82J, 14. Traveling to gather information on the obscure, macabre, and bizarre. I present my findings together into abstract situations that are, and have become weird as stories. Thomas was a man who lived a seemingly ordinary life. He had an office job that he went to every day, where he sat at his desk and typed away on his computer. But there was something about Thomas that set him apart from his co-workers. He was obsessed with fitness and bodybuilding. Thomas spent hours at the gym every day, lifting weights and pushing himself to the limit. He used steroids and supplements like creatine and protein to help him bulk up and get stronger. His muscles were massive and defined, and he was proud of the hard work he had put into his body. One day, Thomas decided to get a pet to keep him company at home. He went to the pet store and came home with a scorpion. He thought the creature was fascinating, with its sharp claws and stinger. He kept it in a terrarium in his bedroom, where he would watch it scuttle around and hunt for insects. But one night, something strange happened. Thomas woke up to a strange sensation on his face. He opened his eyes to see the scorpion crawling across his cheek. He quickly brushed it off and went back to sleep, thinking it was just a fluke. But the next morning, Thomas woke up feeling strange. He had a strange taste in his mouth and a feeling of unease in his stomach. He went about his day as usual, heading to the office and sitting down at his desk. But as the day went on, Thomas started to feel worse and worse. He felt a sharp pain in his stomach, like something was trying to claw its way out. And then, suddenly, it happened. Massive scorpions ripped out of Thomas's stomach, their sharp claws and stingers gleaming in the office lights. They were strong and large, much larger than the scorpion he had as a pet. And they were hungry. Chaos erupted in the office as the scorpions began to attack, their sharp stingers piercing through flesh and causing panic among the employees. Thomas watched in horror as the creatures he had unwittingly ingested in his sleep wreaked havoc on his co-workers. As the scorpions continued their rampage, Thomas realized the terrible mistake he had made. His obsession with steroids and supplements had led to this nightmare scenario, where his own body had become a breeding ground for deadly creatures. In the end, Thomas was left alone in the office, surrounded by the carnage he had unwittingly caused. The scorpions had disappeared, leaving behind a trail of destruction and death. And Thomas knew that he would never be able to escape the consequences of his actions. From that day on, Thomas lived in fear of what lurked inside him, knowing that the scorpions could strike again at any moment. And as he looked at his reflection in the mirror, he saw not a bodybuilder, but a monster.